You have a new employment opportunity coming in that's going to move you into a place that's a little more compatible with your sensitivity. It kind of seems like right now you're in a place employment wise that's not super supportive of you on a like an emotional level or on like a professional development sense. It kind of seems like you might be surrounded by people who just kind of aren't willing to pour into the cup of another person. And it seems like it's kind of taken an adverse effect on the way that you think about work and the way you think about yourself at work. It kind of seems like you're in a place right now where you're not really able to be yourself. And it kind of seems like it's deeper than just like having to like professionally mask yourself for work. It seems like it's more of a case of like your entire personality has to change when you get there in order to even be compatible with the environment. And I am really seeing a lot of like issues with people who may look down on your competence in regards to what you do. It may be people who have like a hard time accepting your position or your authority. It may also be people who have like a hard time listening to somebody who's like you. For example, if you're a lot younger than your coworkers and you're in a management position, you might experience like problems like that. But it may also be the case that you have people around you who are kind of highly critical of your performance. It may be the case that you are up for like the same things that they are, or like in competition with them in some like aspect. But it seems like regardless of what's going on, you can't really find the support that you're needing professionally where you're at. But it seems like you're having a hard time letting go of your current position. Regardless, it seems like you're having a hard time making the decision to walk away. And it's not necessarily like you're being asked to just like jump ship or just like randomly quit your job one day. And I think you know that. I think it's just an issue of making the decision to even tell somebody else, hey, I'm thinking about getting a new job, or hey, do you know anywhere that's hiring? And it does feel like your opportunity that's coming in is coming in from somebody that you do know in your personal circle. And it may be like a friend of yours, but it may also be like a romantic option of yours. I don't really necessarily get the vibe that you are like actively dating this person, but it is somebody, it has the potential to be somebody who like is or was romantically interested in you, if that helps narrow it down. Regardless, it feels like once you make the decision to move on from wherever you're at, like that opportunity will kind of open up for you then. And again, it's not that you're going to like jump ship and just magically fall into something else. It's just an issue of committing yourself to the idea of moving forward. And it does feel like regardless of whatever you're protecting yourself from by not moving forward, it looks like the separation with where you are is inevitable, because it doesn't really look like you're investing your energy where it's supposed to be invested right now. It feels like you're kind of it feels like being where you're at right now is scattering your efforts away from whatever it is you're supposed to be focusing on. And it may be the case that you are like it could be the case that you are like fully switching career fields, but I am getting for a lot of you it is just the case that like wherever you're at right now is not the best place for you in your career field. So it just kind of feels like you are kind of milling about somewhere where you don't have growth potential when you could be somewhere else making similar money in a similar environment and have the potential for growth that's not where you are right now. There is this Sagittarian energy present here with the Temperance card, and I feel like that's definitely the energy that you're trying to embody right now, that like moving forward into something that you really are like meant to spend your time doing, that like it almost just kind of feels like you're trying to invest your energy into like a destiny path. It feels like you really are trying to move into something that is a lot more meant for you than where you are now. And it does feel like that pathway is opening up for you. That pathway is being represented by the Four of Wands, and I really feel like you're going to find a lot more of yourself mirrored in the environment that you're going to be moving into. especially because you're also being represented in the future in the Queen of Wands right here. And I feel like, again, like moving back into like you're not really able to be who you are where you are right now. I feel like you're going to be moving into a place where you are kind of going to be able to shine a lot more in like the ways that are like more specific to you. You're going to be able to like exist in your like your own energy. And I feel like that's actually going to help contribute to the progress that you'll be seeing in this new environment as well, because it feels like it's going to be one where you're really going to be benefited by stepping into your like most authentic self. And there really is this like running theme of like coming into like this Cups energy, because you finish off with the Queen of Cups, and I feel like you're just really moving into somewhere where you can feel like it feels like you're going to be moving into a place where you can fill your cup on a personal level. So it feels like wherever you're moving is going to be somewhere that does like satisfy you on a level of like feeling whole within yourself, even if it is like just a job or like even a stepping stone to somewhere better in the long term. But regardless, it's going to be a lot more compatible with who you are and who you will be. But thank you so much for letting me read your cards. I really appreciate it.